Today we're working on the Mini again. So you might remember on my orange F56, I was really excited when I got a shift knob from BFI, which stands for Black Forest Industries. I had previously had one on my Golf R. I really liked their product, and I decided to order one for my Mini. It took a while to come in, and then the Mini gets totaled. So this Mini is a different color combination. It's got red accents throughout the interior, and I decided that I would really like the Black Forest knob that is half black and half red. So I reached out to Black Forest Industries and I said, hey, can I buy just the top half of the shift knob because it splits apart? And they said, no, we don't have a way to sell you that. But did you know that you can pay BFI 30 bucks and they will refurbish your shift knob? So if your shift knob is trashed, if it's messed up, if it's broken, if it's whatever, they will refurbish it for $30. And that includes recovering the leather. So I had them refurbish it in red, and I got it back today. To talk about timeline, I sent this out last Monday, and today is Monday. So it went across the country, got refurbished, and came back to me in a week. Good job. So, in the box, we have a receipt, we have a Jolly Rancher, and then we have this. So, ooh, there it is. All right, so here is the knob. So this is a color that they call Magma Red. They have two different reds. This one is Magma Red. And I think that this one fits the Mini with the Alcantara seats very well. There it is. And that's what it looks like. It's a perforated leather, fits really, really well, and I like it a lot. So, we're gonna get this installed, and we're gonna talk about how we're gonna accomplish that. So, one of the things that's unique about this John Cooper Works, as opposed to the regular Mini, is that this John Cooper Works has the John Cooper Works shift knob. And that shift knob is a little different because the boot is short and the knob is long, which means that my shift boot doesn't work on my new knob. So you can see what I'm talking about here. We have the shift knob, and we'll remove it. So to remove it, you grab this ring, the sport green ring, pick up on it. There's a single wire harness in the bottom. You pull on, pops out, and then this lifts up, just like that, removed. Okay? So as you can see, the boot is really short, the knob is really long. So the aftermarket knob only comes down to like here, and this boot doesn't cover that spot. So what you need to do is you need to get another boot. There are a bunch of people on eBay that make them. I ordered one from eBay. It came in yesterday, Friday, I don't know. And here it is. It has red stitching. It has the ring included, and it's black leather. It's nice, supple black leather. So we're going to install this in the factory ring. All right, so if you look at the bottom of this ring, you'll see that there's this plastic piece in the center that is kind of separate, and it's got these little plastic tabs. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna bend those out. That one just kind of popped right out. That one popped out. Okay. So there is our knob removed. Now, this aftermarket boot that I received, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not incredibly impressed with it because it's like a 3D printed ring. It came from a seller on eBay. It's a 3D printed ring. It was like JF Fabrication, I think was the name of the company. But it doesn't clamp in right. So I'm not thrilled with it, and I don't know that I could necessarily recommend it. I mean, it works. It fits in here tight enough that it'll probably stay, but these clips, like the actual clips that they put on there, don't grab. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So there's our aftermarket shift knob, shift boot rather, which looks pretty good. So the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna take this and we're going to turn this boot inside out, just like that. And then this is going to drop in here, and we're going to go all the way through to the other side, like that. Okay. Now, what we're going to do next is we're going to get this installed. And it's going to be not the easiest thing, but I think we can do it. So, get that centered where we want it to be, and then we're going to get this installed on the shifter. These BFI knobs use I think it's a 2mm, 2.5mm, 2.5. So they use a 2.5mm. So let's get that installed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to get it centered where we want it to be, and make sure that it's all the way down on the shifter. Then we're going to tighten this. Okay, so we've got our knob nice and tight. Now what we want to do is we want to push this down around it like that. Actually, first, we want to retain this. So we're going to pull the boot down a little bit. We're going to install a zip tie around the base of the shift knob. I'm going to cut off that zip tie. So we plugged our harness back in, snapped our ring into place, and that's what it looks like installed on the car. And there we are. So I think it looks good. I think this is a little chunky, but you don't really get into it. The leather is just thicker than the factory leather is. So I think it's really nice though. I think it looks good. I think it matches the seats really well. Much better than like my hoodie does. And I've always really liked this BFI shift knob. So I'm happy with it. So I wish the eBay boot thing fit a little bit better, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks good. And yeah, so that's all for today. Thank you, and have a great day.